Hey, what up, y'all? This is my first YouTube video, and I just need to get it out. YouTube page is going to be, this YouTube page is called Out the Mud / Warriors Out the Gate. Man, so much to say. I want to keep you guys with this introductory type of YouTube message here, but it's so much to say when it comes to what we're trying to accomplish and what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm not here, first of all, I want to say I'm not here to captivate just views to get monetized. Everything has a purpose. I am here to discuss the real situation that's going down in the African American community, right? And then we're gonna keep 100. We're gonna be 1,000 here. We're not gonna, this ain't gonna be, man, we about to just talk for days, man. I'm about to talk to you guys and give you my opinions. No. And I'm gonna ask you to like, subscribe, and share the video, and ask. I'm gonna tell you like, subscribe, share, and ask. I'm talking about if you like what I'm saying, ask your partners, man, hey, subscribe to this ASAP right now. Only because what we're trying to do is we're trying to mobilize and unify. Ain't none of that other bullshit, man. I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't gonna talk to you. We gonna talk about finance, economic finance, macroeconomics for all of us. So not micro, right? So I'm gonna leave the personal finance, the stocks, and all that to the other boykins and all those cats, right? What we here to is unify and mobilize, right? To make sure that we kind of do the work. A lot of people, and I'm not gonna never steal nobody's fame. Umar Johnson, some things I like. Like when he said, some things I don't. But he said something real poignant. He said, "Man, a lot of people woke, but they don't want to work." So it's a lot of woke people out there, but they don't want to do the work, right? It's a military phrase that says, "Man, everybody want to go to heaven, but nobody want to die," and that's African American community, straight up, 1,000%. Man, we always talking, man. Like, let's do this, let's do that. How many YouTubers out here got this views? There's some great YouTube channels, man, but they never really come and just ask you, like, what are you about to do? They talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I am with you. I was in the mud. I'm still in the mud. I'm still a black male. I have a black child. I have two black I got a black male child. I got two African queen black women, young women, right, as children. So the thing is, I'm just like you. I work, right? I graduated college. That's not enough. That's not enough. I still feel oppressed within a nation that my ancestors was brought over as slave, and then we was brutalized by oppressors. And I want to use the word oppressors. I'm going to get away from using white, Chinese, all those other people, because anybody that's not black and doesn't have the best interests of blacks is an oppressor. And Claude Anderson said this, and I might be misquoting this, but I'm thinking I remember him saying this. It's something about race, right? He said, we get mad about racism when the word racism comes from a race. Every race wants to be dominant. They want to be the hegemon, right? They want to be the dominant race. The only race that don't want to be that is the African American race. I won't say African because I don't have enough information on Africa at this point. But I'm born, bred African American. We don't want to be self-sufficient. Man, some of us, we keep it 1,000 on this YouTube. This is not, if you want to go here, you know what, we great, and we doing this, and African, we got doctors and lawyers, and we doing that. Man, go somewhere else. I'm looking for realists because I know we got that, right? But no, we got doctors, lawyers, actresses, basketball, football. We got all that. Man, what we don't have is unification. All them people are individual. They do individual stuff. They superstars in their own world, right? A lot of people love them. They have a lot of likes, but they're not taking care of their community. Because if they take care of their community would be last in education, last in home ownership, struggling to pay rent, last in male education. I'm never going to take away from African American women right now in education because they're doing their thing, but they have the highest debt ratio because of that, right? Because they strive for education, which is another video coming out. We'll come out with pretty soon. But the thing is, we talk about so much of us being oppressed, but we don't do the work, right? And the thing is, in everything, if you want to go and you want to go lift weights and you want to be the strongest person in the world, right? Or you want to be in a bodybuilding competition, what are you gonna have to do? You can't just say it. You can't just say, I want to be a bodybuilder, and then go to the podium and just be, look, I'm about to do some poses. No, they're gonna not let you on the stage, and you're gonna get laughed off the stage. You gotta put in the work, man. You gotta be in the gym day after day, day after day. You know what I'm saying? Night, day, evening, night, day, evening. You gotta change your whole diet. You gotta eat, sleep, gym, working out all the time to even get a chance. Man, do you think that we do that? No, we don't do that. We talk about it. We yap. We talk about it. We got all these talk. Black Lives Matter. Look what happened to them. They exploded. Me, I wasn't excited when I seen all that protesting. When then the white people jumped on, and everybody jumped on talking about police. It's about the police. Man, it's about black police. It's about black brutality. Fuck that police stuff, man. I mean, fuck that just overall police brutality. It's about black brutality. I don't care if they beating everybody else up at this point. Don't beat my people. That's all I give a fuck about, man. I don't care about nothing else. Not to say I want them to beat other people up, but at that point in time, they have situations. They actually have systems to go ahead and fight that for them. This channel is only for us. It is. I'm going to be happy if somebody says, oh man, that's a racist channel. That channel is racist. I'm going to be cool with that because I know we're not racist. The thing is, we love everybody, right? Because everybody's human. At the end of the day, everybody's human. So you respect everybody. But the reality is, in America, it is never going to be equal. So fuck equality. And then if any black man tells you, or black woman tells you equality is the way to go, right? Before you become free, you need to go ahead and leave them alone. You need to walk away because they're gonna be detrimental to your soul. They're gonna be speaking devil talk into your mind. And the thing is, we have a lot of our talking heads. All they talk is equality because, first of all, they on TV. They making a good salary. They winning, right? You don't see them coming back and giving you, figuring out how to do free programs for you and your kids and your family. How to create low cost living without being gang infested. How to figure out how to really work with the police station and figure out how to get them to police, right, to stop gangs and drugs running rampant in our neighborhoods. How to build African American men up from having good jobs. Every man don't have to have a business. He got to have a job. If he have a business, that's great. But if he has a job that he can provide for his family, right, and then they can have all people, the mom, the dad, and the family and the kids living in harmony, that's great. That's one of the reasons why we struggle. But nobody, all these talking heads, they don't want to have that. They don't want to have that. That prevent that. You know why? Because the systems of oppression, right, that they use for that platform that they say, NBA, Sports Center, Shay Sharp, I love you, Shay, but y'all know that platform holding you back. You know what I'm saying? All those platforms that they say they use, man, there's only so much you can do. Those platforms are using them because percentage-wise, the NFL, which is the biggest moneymaker, the NBA, which is another big moneymaker, versus hockey and tennis and golf. bro, we need to satisfy our producers right, which, high-priced slaves are sorry to say that, right? We need to make sure they happy. So they not happy right now. They disgruntled, so we're going to throw money at the issue. We're not going to address the issue. We're going to still practice feminism, which feminism is not an African-American woman issue. African-American women have never been excluded by men because they were women. Because the men have always been struggling just to provide for themselves and their family. So when you interject that is another issue, which I'll come back to. But before I'm losing track of what I'm trying to say here. Let me get back on track. Is that the thing is, if those people aren't talking about freedom and how we could build our